And just here from the garden, we're back to a new Simpsons review. And if y'all didn't see the last one, go and check it out. And this is a really interesting episode. But it starts with Maggie getting fed and Bart getting ready for his Boy Scout event. And yeah, Lisa is also participating, and of course Bart is saying that she's not a boy, obviously, but she shows all the badges, and then we cut to this insignificant thing with these weird people with these masks on, hackers with these weird masks on, and doing these threats as well, and showing these old clips that were not publicly released on The Simpsons. Not for public release clips of how there was never no Lenny. First one, how there was never no Lenny because Carl imagined him. It was a figment of his imagination. Then he meets this other guy. And then showing that he will, again, they keep doing these threats of the Disney properties. And then this one, which is from the first episode of The Simpsons, and Bart of the future actually appearing and telling them all the things predictions that came true. And then this one with the sea captain and Willie, which there's boat catches on fire and Willie just being stupid, not even extinguishing the fire. And then Martin getting off the bus and apparently having kids, or having 3 kids and a wife, which he's complaining with. And then, yeah, we see those 2 hackers making out. And then they continue playing some clips. Lisa learns French, which, yeah, the 911 emergency people are English, but Lisa is speaking French because she's doing this French class for 6 weeks. And these fireworks go off. Field goal of dreams, which Homer just did this whole cornfield just to do a football team, just to bring some football team back from the dead, and apparently it was a Canadian field. Yeah, it's a Canadian field that he made. John Frank of Mars, which, yeah, Professor Frank was at Mars. And making clones of himself as they escape and leave the real Frank. Homer Simpson apologizes to Finland. And yeah, he just does these apologisements. And then Principal Skinner's mom is complaining that he's chewing too loud, even though he's chewing as slowly as he can. So he texts this person of the usual spot, and he puts this disguise on and goes to what he calls his mother. His actual mother. And doing these different things. And yeah, apparently it was his mother in disguise. And then we see Homer mowing the lawn, and Ned is wondering where his mustache went, which, yeah, Homer has it. And then Spider-Fan turned off the snack, and we see comic book guy just eating and just laughing and going to Dr. Hibbert, which he has this thing with going on, and yeah, he just dies. Rise of the Wise Guys. And yeah, we see, of course, Homer recognizes that guy, which again we see from past episodes of where he's seen him before. And this really, I don't know what to. That part was really disturbingly weird. And then those hackers' masks come off, and again, they're romantically in love throughout this, of course, once they realize their actual voices and of who they are. And then we see these other funny moments, too, that were never exactly seen, which, again, it's quite funny. And then the FBI is about to get them, which they play a dog clip of Santa's little helper walking like a human and sitting like a human. And then everybody just like, Chief Wiggum yelling or complaining at Sarah of the lies stop now, and Sarah saying that Ralph is not Chief Wiggum's son. And then Lisa just at this restaurant in disguise, and Milhouse everybody's just throwing glass too, and saying that he took a DNA test and he's not really, he knows that the parents that he've always had was not his real parents. And yeah, they're all happy. And then Selma just throws a glass at Homer, which knocks him out, and he tells Marge that Selma was Marge's real mother. And she dies before she could even tell Marge who her real father was. And then Willie just throws a glass and talks to his rake. And Homer just eating and showing past moments from different episodes. And this weird moment as well, where Superintendent Chalmers is just whipping himself, like we could just see the blood on it, just standing at a cross that has Jesus on it when he was crucified. And then Homer in a coma where he never realized that he never went to space and never did any of that stuff that we've seen before. And the FBI comes down, and the hackers threaten to release of other properties, Disney properties and stuff. And yeah, we see Homer and Marge get their kids back, complaining at the guy, wondering how could you lose kids like that, or lose their kids, and they're just wondering if they would never be able to go outside again, which they don't. They promise not for them to. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed. It's like, subscribe, and for the kids and channels. Let me know. Let me know. Catch you next one.